Hello everyone, welcome to Edge IAS. My name is Ankur Agarwal and I will be taking ethics module in your GS. ठीक है, जैसे कि आप सब जानते हैं, ethics is one of the most important component of our general studies and especially with respect to the mains. Ethics is one of the subject which will going to give you extra edge in your selection. ठीक है, तो आज जो है यहाँ पे मैं आप सबको बताऊंगा कि एथिक्स में हम सब मार्क्स कैसे ज्यादा ले सकते हैं, किन किन चीजों का हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए एथिक्स को जो है यहाँ पे डील करते हुए, और कौन कौन सी आपको बुक पढ़नी चाहिए, हम लोग जो है आपके मार्क्स कैसे एनहांस करवाएंगे, एज आईएएस में आपको एथिक्स को लेकर क्या क्या जो है मिलेगा. राइट, तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं आज का सेशन. दिस इज बेसिकली द जीएस कोर्स व्हाट बेसिकली विल गोइंग टू बी रन इन द एज आईएएस. ठीक है, हमारा जो है यहाँ पे 2024 के लिए कोर्स शुरुआत हो रहा है जिसमें आपको एनसीईआरटी के ऊपर प्रॉपर फोकस दिया जाएगा. राइट, डेडिकेटेड आपको करंट अफेयर सेशंस दिए जाएंगे. उसके अलावा अगर आप क्लास मिस कर गए हैं तो हर स्टूडेंट को रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर भी दिया जाएगा. आंसर राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस विल गोइंग टू बी देयर विच इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कॉम्पोनेंट फॉर योर सिलेक्शन. राइट, ऑल द स्टडी मटेरियल विल गोइंग टू बी अपडेटेड. और ये जो स्टडी मटेरियल है ये आपको केस स्टडीज में भी मदद करेगा, एथिक्स में आपके ऑप्शनल में भी मदद करेगा, और आपके जो है यहाँ पे प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस को अपडेट करने में भी मदद करेगा. ठीक है, इसके अलावा अगर आपको कोई भी जो यहाँ पे सपोर्ट चाहिए है, कोई चीज नहीं समझ में आ रही है, देन यू विल गोइंग टू ऑल्सो गेट द पर्सनल मेंटरिंग फ्रॉम ऑल द फैकल्टीज हु आर टीचिंग हियर. राइट, नाउ लेट्स सी the one of the most important component of the ethics is that your familiarity with the subject is very important. ठीक है, आपको जो है यहां पे ethics को पढ़ते हुए it has to be kept in the mind each and every minute details. If let's say for example you are reading about the honesty, you are reading about the integrity, you are reading about the compassion, you are reading about the empathy, all these subtopics need to be written properly, and on every subtopic, right, if I am saying that these subtopics will going to be there, right, if any of this subtopic will going to be there. Now if let's say I am saying ethics and human interface, example, this is your first topic in the ethics as a syllabus. Now within this you will going to study about the various values, you will going to study about the branches of ethics. Now when we will going to deal with the values, branches of ethics, so first of all you should know what is value is all about. How the morals and the ethics are influenced by our values. It means understanding the syllabus is very important while dealing with your ethics. Then another aspect you will going to see, please analyze your previous year question papers. In the previous year question papers you will going to see how much the marks your theoretical aspect is covering, how much marks the case study will going to take it. Example, if 250 marks paper is there, approx 120 to 125 marks your theoretical will going to be there, and rest of the part will going to be of the case studies. And do remember, in the ethics having a balance between the theory and the case study is very important. If you are having good only in the case study and not having the good command over the theory, then you will not be able to get the marks. And if you are good in the theory but not able to apply that theory in your case studies, then also UPSC will not going to give you the marks. right? So please look after these previous year questions. In the classroom also, we will be dealing with all the PYQs when we will going to discuss about the ethics. Then another aspect will be that you should have a command over the concept. As I said, see, morality, integrity, values. Whenever we will going to read about all these topics, all the subtopics, on each and every term, you should have 40 to 50 words. Right? For example, if let's say the question comes, what do you mean by honesty and how it is different from integrity? Now, UPSC used to ask us in the 150 words this question. If I'm saying that define the honesty, ठीक है? Now, in Hindi, usually what do you say? Sir, ईमानदारी है, इसको क्या define करेंगे? But in the exam, you need to define that. So you should have such a content by which minimum 40 to 50 words you can write it about the honesty. 40 to 50 words you can mention about the integrity, and then you will going to give the example in which you will going to link that how honesty is different from the integrity. And that can be possible only when you will first of all clear your concepts, and after that when we will going to deal with all these aspects in the class itself. Right? Then another aspect will be use of case studies. One of the most important component in the ethics. If you will going to see your question paper, as I said earlier also, 120 to 125 marks is basically based on your theoretical content. Right? Rest 100 to 20 to 125 marks is based upon your case studies. Now, when we will going to discuss about this case study as a whole, do remember UPSC is asking us the case study because in that some form of ethical dilemma is there. Ethical dilemma simply means when in front of you two situations are there and you have to opt for any one, and both the situations can be wrong or both the situations can be right. Right? For example, let's say being a collector, you are going to attend the conference which has been conducted by the Chief Minister. When you are going, at the same time you have seen one accident is there, major one, in which many people have injured, and one of the pregnant women is there. She need immediate hospitalization. If that will not going to be there, she might going to lose her life. Your vehicle is the only option by which she can be taken to the hospital because nearby no other vehicle is there. Now, on one hand, you have to attend the conference which is going to be conducted by the Chief Minister. Officially, that is very important. On the other hand, there is one life of the female, which if you will going to help her, she will going to save her life, and also she might be able to deliver the baby. Now the ethical dilemma comes. So in the class, we will be discussing that how the case studies need to be addressed. Whatever the topic we will going to study, its applied part will going to be there in our case studies as a whole. Right? Apart from this, another thing which is most important according to me is the answer writing. See, 2 to 3 types of students are there. Some students are very good in understanding the concepts and also putting them on the paper. They used to get the good marks also, 140 plus, very easily they used to achieve it. Second type of students are, they are very good in the conceptual understanding, but when it comes to put it on the paper, they are not very much expert in that, and that's why you will going to see many of the students, they are getting the marks in between 80 to 110 in the ethics paper. And the third type of candidates are there who have never given so much importance to this answer writing, who for the first time directly jumped into the examination hall to write the answer. Right? So, answer writing is the most important component of our class. For me, this is the one which will going to improve your marks itself. And that's why in this ethics module, what we will be doing it. Personally, I will be mentoring it. I will be giving you the question in the class itself. I will be discussing the pattern of that question. And also, I will be giving you the model answers of all those questions. So I have already designed more than 150 plus questions for all of you, along with the case studies, by which you will be able to get good marks in your ethics. Right? And then, see, please read your newspaper properly. Now, why I say read the newspaper properly? Reason being, most of the case studies which the UPSC is giving will be coming from these newspapers. For example, recently the Manipur violence is going on. Right? Now, Manipur violence used to show us that how the ethnic conflict is increasing. If this will not going to be controlled, insurgency, humanitarian crisis, right? The threat to the nationalism, all these will going to be there. Likewise, recently one incident happened today itself. One of the IPS officers, he went into the restaurant in the Ajmer, and there itself, he created the nuisance. He beaten up the restaurant staff. Now here what happens? What type of the behavior is expected from the civil servant? Why such type of incidences are increasing day by day? Right? All these things we will go into study according to our newspaper perspective. Similarly, recently you have seen in the Maharashtra, a couple was staying in the live-in relationship. A man chopped the girl into the pieces, and after that, he has put those pieces into the pressure cooker. Now, even imagining this scenario, we start thinking, what is happening in the society? Why so much of the psychological disorder is happening? This we will go into analyze it in our classroom sessions. Likewise, last but not the least, always remember, ethics paper is all about the balance between your theory and the application of that theory. If I am saying you are very good in your concepts and you are reading the newspaper also properly, then I assure you one thing, 100% we will be able to get more than 130 plus marks in your ethics. And trust me, in your main selection, I always say to all the students, do remember this thing, this double E, double O. It always play a very crucial role in your selection. Now, what is this double E and double O is all about? If you will going to see, E stands for ethics. Another E stands for essay. This O stands for your optional paper 1. And this is optional paper 2. Right? 250 marks, 250 marks, 250 marks, 250 marks. 1000 marks. Your mains comprise only of these things. And that's why the role of the ethics, role of your essay and optional becomes very vital in your selection. Right? So we will be launching our ethics module soon. Details you can see it on our website also. And these are basically few of our feedbacks, right, which has been given by you, the students itself, over a period of time. And this is a mains test series, what we are launching on behalf of the Edge IAS, in which each and every aspect has been taken into consideration. So those students who are writing the mains this year, if they are willing to improve their marks, I can assure that this mains mentorship program will definitely going to help them out. And those students who are going to appear for the 2024 exam, I will suggest them, please stay focused, have the self-determination, proper disciplined approach should be there, and then this exam can be easily achieved and you can get your success. Right? This is the essay module, what we will going to start it from the 25th of June. And this is a sociology question and answer 300 plus course, in which all the students from wherever they have taken the guidance, we are assuring that we will going to improve your optional marks in the sociology. So this curriculum is going to be there. Monday to Friday classes will going to be there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday paper 1 thing will going to be there. Thursday and Friday paper 2 will be there. Every day 2.5 hour session will be there, in which I will be discussing personally 7 to 8 questions in the class. Apart from that, concept building will be there and all the notes will be available. Right? These are the toppers of this year from our Edge IAS Institute. And this is those students who are going to give their exam in the 2024. The new batch for the sociology will going to start from the 20th June. Right? So you can register it by going on our website, that is iasedge.in, and you can enroll there. Clear? Thank you.